Hi guys, welcome back to the channel, Ron's Keto Cafe, and I'm Ron. Well, if you're new, welcome. If you're a returning member, welcome back. And if you're a new member, could you please share, like, and smash that subscribe button? It definitely helps members know when I post videos. And before we get started, I'm not a doctor, don't make any medical claims. This is all based on my own personal journey. So please do your homework first, and hopefully you'll have a successful journey. And so today's topic is week 183 update and non-scale victories. And I had a non-scale victory this week. I bought some new clothes. I got a brand new shirt on. I got 2 pairs of pants that I bought. And I bought 3 different color shirts that I normally wouldn't be wearing. And I feel pretty good. I had a non-scale victory, and that's my non-scale victory this week. So what do you, when you have a non-scale victory, what I mean by that is when you gain weight and you have a bad week or a bad month, a non-scale victory could be something simple as buying clothes that you normally wouldn't fit into before. So back in the early day of 2020 there, I was 325 pounds and as much as 367 in the real early days in January of that year and even beyond that year. And and I was in a size 6X shirt and a size 60 pants. So for me being down to a size 38 pants now into a size extra large shirt, I think that's phenomenally doing well. And I would consider that a huge non-scale victory. So, and I got some things I want to go over in a couple of minutes and let you know how my week went. Well, the week's been pretty good. I've been healing my hip as best I can. Now, most of you know I had left hip surgery back in January 16th of 2024. June of 2022, I had the right hip replaced, no problem with the right hip. And while the left hip is a different story, I pulled a hamstring on my left side. And then I had a slight crack on the hip, and I don't know how I did it and how it happened. Could have happened when I got in and out of the car the day I left the hospital. Could have happened because I did something I wasn't supposed to do. I went to go pick up my meds late in the afternoon after the medication wore off. And it could have happened just getting in and out of the bed awkward. It could have happened just walking to the bathroom. We don't know. And as a result, it's taken time to heal. And I was told to stay off of it the best I could. But I am okay to go light walks here and there. And, but just know where the pain is. And if I need to stop, I stop. But take it slow and slower. And I got a photograph above the timeline, either to the right or to the left of me about my hip, and I put an arrow right where the breakage is. But so it's just one of these things. It's a setback, and I'm not going to let it bother me too much. It does eat at me in a while. As a result, I start making bad food choices, and I ended up gaining some weight as a result of it. But we're not going to let it bother me. We're just going to let it go on to the next day, which is today. We're going to start all over again. And I would encourage you to do the same if you're having a bad day or a bad week or a bad year even. I'm trying to help as many of you as I can to get out there and get healthy and get motivated. And so what we got going on here, I got a list of things I just want to go over. And my non-scale victories and my plan. Well, first of all, I'm going to follow through with the macros that I'm allowed to have, and would encourage you to do the same thing. I'm not going to write down my macros anymore and how many I eat in the Carb Manager, because for me it's just a waste of time, and I know how many I should be having. For me, if I want to be successful with the weight loss, it has to come with exercise, and that'll lead me to the next wanting to talk about that in a couple of minutes. I want to try to keep my carbs as low as I can, but lay off the processed foods. But I've been eating a lot of processed foods lately, and it's causing me to gain weight and to go back to the old eating habits, and I don't like that. I feel miserable when I'm doing that, and it causes me to get all kinds of depression and all kinds of negative thoughts, and I'm trying to release all that negative energy from me, and with your help and God's help, we can get through this together, right? So that's what the plan is for the non-scale victory, follow through with allowed macros. And I pretty much know, and I want to start adding a little more fruit to my weight loss. I mean, a lot of that fruit's not keto, right? But I mean, I'm okay with having an orange once in a great while, and an apple, and I'm going to start adding more vegetables to my meats and stuff like that, and lay off a lot of the unhealthy carbs. And the other thing I wanted to talk about, make it simple, or keep it simple. Keep it as simple as it can for you, and do what's right for you, and you do you. That's the best advice I could give you. You do you, and don't let what don't let other people bother you is what I meant to say. Oh boy, that was a small little mouthful that I had a time getting out. And I want to go back to 16-8 intermittent fasting. So in other words, I want to start eating a little later than I normally would eat, and start eating around noontime and cut it off around 6 o'clock at nighttime. And when I did that at the very beginning of my weight loss journey, I was very, very successful. Now, over the last 6 months to 8 months now, I gained back about almost 50 pounds. And it's like, what the heck? You know, it's like a yo-yo diet that I've been on. And I've been on that type of a diet all my life. But I still managed to keep off 75 pounds of it. So even though I'm having a bad everything, I just need to just forget about it and just move on. It's pretty much that simple. And also, no processed foods for the next 30 days. That's going to be a little bit of a challenge because I'm living under a tight budget right now with my wife, and it's very hard for me to get by. That's why I want to go back to work and get healthy again, so I can afford to buy the better quality foods and continue on with the meal prep. And this is another one that I struggle with. Drink more water with electrolytes. I'd like to drink about a gallon of water a day. I don't think that's out of the question. And I'm gonna really try, even if I get a half a gallon of water in to start off or something like that. And I got some electrolytes from I think it's called Electrolytes Elements, something like that. There's a website out that a lot of YouTubers put their link below the video, and you can send out for them, and you just add a little bit. They got unflavored ones and they got different flavored ones. You just add it to your water, and it helps you keep your body generated throughout the course of your day and hydrated. And that's very important. And the more water you drink, the more fluid will flush out of you, and the better you'll feel. And when you're drinking a lot of water, I notice that it reacts like a cushion inside your body joints, and it makes you feel good too. So other than just going to the bathroom, but that's all part of it. So you just got to learn to try to drink more water if you can. That's the best advice I could continue. And here's another plan I want to do. I want to continue on with the ketogenic lifestyle Monday through Friday. And then on Friday, Saturday, Sunday, I want to do either carnivore or BBBE, beef, butter, bacon, and eggs. Carnivore is just basically all meat-based product, and pretty much simple. And I want to do at least 30 minutes of exercise a day. Now, for me, I cannot do any strenuous exercises, and most of you know with the hip break I have. For me, I want to go walking every day, and but if I need to, say no, I can't do it today because it's beyond my capability with the current break that I have, I'm just going to do it anyways. But I'm going to try, and if I can't do it, I'll just lie down and keep my leg elevated like I've been doing and rest it best I can. But I don't want to get too discouraged where I can't go out anymore, because it's been like, this happened on the 27th of the month of January, and we're almost a month into it, and it's still not properly healing right. It's getting better, but I still can't put a lot of pressure on my left side. So for me, I'm just going to go walking every day, trying to get out there and use my my sitting down walker that I borrowed, and just go walking up and down the street for a half an hour, even in Lowell parking lot. If it's icy, obviously I'm not going to go walking, but I can still walk up and down the hallway and try walking up the flight of stairs. I got to start putting some pressure on that to try to get that healed, to try to so I can put more pressure on it. And so the other day I tried walking up and down the stairs there. I made about not even a half a flight of stairs, and I had to turn around and say, the heck with it, I couldn't do it. And that's how much pain it's been under. So I'm going through a lot of stuff right now, and I just got to learn to overcome these fears that I'm having right now. My fear that I'm having right now when I'm walking, I'm going to jam my foot up there and cause an issue, and I don't want to cause any more issues. When I get in and out of the tub, I'm having a fear that I might slip and fall and really damage it and hurt myself more than what I already am. I'm having another fear, geez, if this doesn't heal, I'm going to have to go back and have a surgery or put pins in there or something like that. I don't really know. So I'm just trying to take one thing at a time, and hopefully I can get through this, and I know we're going to get through this. And of course I talked about the exercises and taking it slow, and I can't stress that enough, at least for me anyways. And if you're capable to get out there and get walking, I would suggest try to at least walk, because walking, if you got an animal like a dog, take them walking every day. If you got a grandchild or young kids, take them walking, find some fun activity. And yeah, it's another thing I can add to that list there. Make it fun. Weight loss does not have to be a project. At the beginning of the early day of my 2020, I was making it fun. I was doing a lot of activity. I was doing a lot of filming for the city back then, and I was in a happy place until once I got there, when I started losing all my weight and stuff like that. And we're going to continue on with the weight loss journey. We're not going to give up. We're going to just take one day at a time, 1 pound at a time, and together you and I will get this weight off. We'll start feeling good about ourselves. And, we'll go back to doing some more fishing this year. We're going to do some, I don't know about the skydiving part of it, but right now that's on the back burner. And, but maybe when I'm 70, that'll be a couple of years from now. Who knows, right? And continue on to inspire as many as I can, so you guys can get healthy and I can get healthy, and to keep everybody motivated the best that I can. But so what do you guys think? How do you like my new shirt? Yeah, so done with the bingo Friday night again. Said an awful lot of people asked about me this past week, so I'm planning on going down there this Friday. I don't know if I'll stay or not, but it all depends on how my leg and how my hip reacts. I'm gonna have to use my walker though, but it's hard for me to climb the stairs. Then I gotta climb the stairs, hold on to the walker at the same time, and then do it the opposite way going down the stairs. And so I don't know. We'll see what happens. I might just go in just to say hi to everybody and turn around and go home. But we'll see how we feel Friday, and if I decide to go play Friday, I'll let you know. But she didn't win anything Friday. But again, if you're watching my videos from the bingo, thank you so much for your prayers. The bingo manager, they put my name on the church bulletin for prayers for me to get better. And I do believe in the power of prayer, and of course, spend every day and at least an hour in the morning in prayer and in quiet time. And I'll have a sip of my coffee when I get up in the morning and I go through my routine. But that's pretty much what I've been doing. I've been taking it slow and easy and, as best I can. So I would suggest you doing the same thing, and together we'll get there together. Now, my goal weight has always been 180 pounds. I've only made it to 203 pounds a few times. And, it's going to be a while, but I'm not going to give up. The average, I want to average about 2.5 pounds of weight loss a week, and I know I can do it, and I know I will do it. So I have a Facebook support group, Ron's Keto Cafe Support. You're welcome to go over there and become a member. It's free, it doesn't cost anything. And, if you need my help again, just let me know, and I'll be glad to help you. I do plan on going back to work at some point, and I do plan on going back to school at some point. And so that's my central heating system. It is cold out today because we're still in winter. Now, we've been most fortunate there. We only had a couple good-sized snowstorms, but the ground's dry today, so I'm going to try to get out there, get a little bit of light walking in. Now, I mentioned that I bought a couple pairs of pants here. I got to go bring them down to the tailor down the street there, and I'm going to have her hem them up so I can start wearing them at the end of the week. And so I feel pretty good, other than just the breakage in the hip. And I just encourage you to just keep me in your prayers, and I'll encourage you to get out there and stay healthy. And at some point, I'm going to go back to filming some recipes and stuff like that. I just haven't been able to stand on my feet for long periods of time to film recipes, so that's why I haven't been filming recipes. And we'll just take one day at a time as we can get to it. And I would suggest you do the same thing. And again, if you're new, welcome, and returning member, welcome back. Don't forget to give me a like and thumbs up below the video. It does definitely help. And thank you so much for coming along my journey. You guys have an amazing day. If anybody hasn't told you this, you guys are amazing. I love you guys. Stay safe, stay healthy. Be watching for the next video. I don't know which video. Oh, I'm doing a journey video about my adventures over the last 3 or 4 years. You might find it pretty interesting, and I'm hoping that video will encourage you to get out there and get healthy, because you can have $1 million in a bank account, and if you don't have your health, you don't have anything. I truly mean that. And a lot of times we take everything for granted, and I'm not taking anything for granted anymore, especially when it comes to your health, walking, your eyes, your arms, your fingers, anything. So be that as it said, I'll leave you guys, and thank you for coming along, and I'll talk to you on the next one.